Sunset Overdrive takes a previously unoccupied spot in the Insomniac library. While Ratchet & Clank has always been kid-friendly fun, and Resistance fulfilled the studio's apparent need for adult-oriented dour seriousness, this latest approach falls squarely in the middle. It's kind of the rebellious teenager of the bunch. It doesn't always work the way you want it to, and sometimes it's trying entirely too hard to carve out its own identity, but it's still ultimately a good kid when you meet it on its own terms. The story begins with you, the player, sighing at the prospect of his go-nowhere job as a garbage collector, while the soft drink company Fizgo holds a launch party for its next big energy drink, Overcharge. The strange orange drink turns everyone who drinks it into a pustulant mutant. The city is quickly walled off as Fizgo puts his considerable resources into covering up the problem, and trapping the survivors inside. The main focus of Sunset Overdrive is on traversal. Your player will grind on rails, swing on poles, and bounce across canopies and powerful air ducts to make his or her way around the city. The feeling owes a large part to Ratchet's own rail grinding segments, but it's more developed in this open world. Once a waypoint is set, how you get there is entirely up to you. The first few hours don't really showcase how fun traversal can be, because without some tools and lessons, you can't naturally flow from one point to another seamlessly. Once you get more maneuvers, especially in air dash, the world really opens up and the traversal fulfills its potential. It plays a large part in combat as well. If you're on the ground, even pivoting as you might in any other third-person shooter, you will be crushed by the mutant mosh pit. The creatures are just too numerous and powerful, so the only effective way to beat them up is keep using the traversal tools in the thick of combat. Plus, moving around earns you bonuses to make your combat tools more powerful. As an Insomniac game, of course, the combat is complemented by a robust and creative weapon system, and the weapons upgrade through use, so we got the benefit of seeing our preferred weapons keep pace with stronger enemies. However, the game encouraged us to swap weapons more frequently than we would otherwise. All of this is even further augmented by a fairly deep customization system. Traversing the world and downing enemies earn you Overdrive badges, with various passive effects that can be upgraded. You can also gain amps, which can be used to enhance your weapons or give your hero extra abilities. Character customization is more limited, though it has a wide variety of outfits and accessories to wear and purchase using in-game cash, though it only offers 4 body types. It does offer several faces, but these are preset and only let you tweak elements like eye or hair color. The multiplayer mode, Chaos Squad, takes full advantage of the game's breakneck pace. Most of the individual pieces are standard fare, defend this point or take down some mutants. The twist comes in how they all link together. Rather than simply start parts automatically, finishing one objective starts a race to the next mission start point. The first player to arrive, by best utilizing traversal, gets a bonus. Each mission has its own extra bonuses for completing certain objectives. Some objectives are cooperative and others are competitive, making a nice mix of unpredictability. It all leads to a large group tower defense style match, after which all scores are tabulated and rewards are doled out. It's not a remarkably different experience than a lot of open world multiplayer modes, but Insomniac found a way to give it a more connective tissue. We here at Shacknews give Sunset Overdrive an 8 out of 10. Sunset Overdrive is a very different kind of game for Insomniac, but it trades well on all the experiences that brought the studio here. Fans will recognize its knack for inventive weaponry and nicely designed traversal, but the two haven't been joined this way before. Those elements make this rebellious teen something special that even its sometimes overwrought attitude can't dampen. For the full review and for all your video game needs, be sure to head over to shacknews.com.